Huh. Hello, it is I, SteleCat, and welcome back to Decennium SMP, where I just spent the last 5 minutes of my life giving an intro, but I forgot to press F11, and it wasn't actually recording the video, it was just audio. So there's like 5 minutes of audio, but I'm not actually it's... Here we are, hello, welcome back to Decennium SMP after all this time. It's been too long. I've been too lazy or depressed, depending on how you look at it, I guess. And right now we are in release 1.1, the No New Block update. And this is probably going to be the final version of the Decennium SMP server. Yes, we are in the last days, so to speak. And how long ago was it that the roof got taken off this thing? Oh, it was because it wouldn't work with the spawning mechanics. Anywho, I decided to start this episode with a little tour of Spawn in its 1.1 glory, and just this map. I haven't been here in so long. I don't even know how often people have been on or not, what they've been up to, but every time I'm here at Spawn, I think of the early days of this map, back when we were in Classic, just the MC10YA Classic multiplayer server. So yeah, I would like to give a little bit of a tour of the Spawn area, if that's alright, to start off this episode, and then we're going to have a bunch of other stuff going on. Very random. So let's just get into it. So it all began here. This is the original spawn point from the very beginning. Even when this map was in Classic, and we built this little spawn dome thing using some of the adminium and whatnot. And we built a sign that was, I believe it was all green at the time, and it said welcome. And, oh, here comes the music. I forgot to turn the music off, but you know what? I'm going to leave it on, because this is going to be a semi-unedited tour. So, man, where do I even begin? This is the Spleef Tower. This is a Spleef Tower. In the early days in Classic, people would build some things that one would build in the Classic days, like a Spleef Tower. So this is a Spleef Tower. You know, I really ought to be in admin mode for this tour, but that's alright. This is Raichu. Good old Raichu. And he's a tunnel underneath him, and it's called Raichu Tunnel back in the day. This is Zekin. I don't know if he was always pink. If his name was always his or her. I don't know who this person was. There's actually a number of names here, but I have no idea who they are. But they were here back in the Classic times. We're going to avoid going underground for now. That's its own rabbit hole. And kind of the earliest major part of this map is all this stuff here. Man, I'm getting some random slowdowns. Anywho, this was all put here in like Alpha 1.2, when we got more colorfulness. And if you were wondering why these green wool blocks are here, these three, it's because back in Classic, shade from a block above meant the grass below was dirt. Green wool was placed under the above T to simulate grass. Fact of the day. So yeah, at some point we added onto the welcome sign, made it welcome to MC10YA, and there you have it, and then we made it colorful. It was great. I don't know who built that. Ryland, Cat, he built that, of course, and he also built, for the most part, he designed and built the library, the cathedral, a few of the big buildings here at Spawn. It wasn't placed here for some reason. Yeah, that's true. Let's go across the bridge. And this music is loud. Let's turn it down to like 50%. There we go. And then over here, what do we have? Westgate, Eastgate. That wasn't there originally. That's been added because that's 00. The Zelda sign was fairly early on. Of course, this was back in Alpha when you could place cactus using fire. And this is Ryland's Cathedral. which was actually a build that he had made many years before, I believe, on a server, and he rebuilt it here. Ryland's Cathedral, and then somebody put a sign that says Church of SteleCat. And I've taken that sign down once or twice, and it keeps coming back. Here we have it. And there's the leafage. And there's half of a door here for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. But there's the cross. There's some leafy stuff. It's a beautiful build for Classic. It really is. And then over here, there's like a random medieval-looking house thing and a castle next to it. So this is kind of the medieval square with a big cathedral, a castle, and a house. And there's probably some parts of these builds that are still griefed from back in Classic, because we used to get griefed all the time. And, like, I don't think anything... Or there's probably some things that haven't been completely restored. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in here, although I think... Oh, see, there's a missing block right there. Sure enough. Do I have any cobble on me? No. Well, the block remains missing. Oh well. This is the throne of the king, whoever that may be. And there's a second floor to this castle. Yep, here it is. Very nice. Very nice. Little sun roof there. And these towers don't go anywhere. Let's head back down. And then if we go around the other side of this castle, we got this little garden, which I believe was inspired by a build I made in the single-player series, in like episode, I don't know, 4 or something. 5, maybe. I think it was episode 5. I haven't spent much time inside this house. It's definitely a house made to be viewed from the outside, because if you go inside, there's not much to see, as I recall. Yeah, it's pretty small inside. Some narrow hallways and stuff. Yep, nice little house. There's another one of those very random builds that was made. Did I make that one, or see this? We've been on this map for like 2 or 3 years, and there's some things that I'm not even sure if I built them or someone else did. It could be the case where someone else started it and I finished it, and then it ended up looking like that. Anywho, some random stuff on this map. Very random abstract stuff and some less abstract things. Let's go around this way. This is the lighthouse. It's a random gold and iron house. So there's just so many random things. It's hard to discover it all. Oh, this is the apocalypse bunker down there. We'll look at that in a moment. Oh yeah, and this is the build that, to this day, I still haven't gotten around to fixing the griefing in this little portion right here. This isn't supposed to be like this. I'm pretty sure this is griefed. And I still haven't fixed it because of the amount of clay it would take, even though I've done a bunch of clay in other areas. Jai, if you're watching this, and you feel like donating, hopping on real quick and donating to the cause, I would be glad, because this would be nice to get fixed after all these years, really. Goodness. Yeah, this is griefed, but the upper portion is fine, I think. Let's go to the top, may as well. At one point in its history, I did try to change the, well, hold on. Let me go to the top first before I... Oh yeah, I did change this from gold to glowstone, so they would actually be a lighthouse with light, you know. Excuse me, why can't I go up the stair? What? Notch? This is not what I meant by fixing your game. Darn it. Really? Seriously? Okay, hold on. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that. We're gonna put it right there. Jump on it. There. We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump up to... Okay. Okay, this is starting to frustrate me a little bit. Slab. Huh. Huh. Really? Is this for real? Oh my goodness. Come on. There we go. Wow. Anywho. Now here comes sunset. It's going to be a nighttime view. There it is. The giant toilet paper roll. that was made in a very random video. And at the beginning of the COVID, the beginning of 2020, we made this random toilet paper roll. That was when we were playing on this map in Classic Cube for the most part. So you can get a pretty good view from up here of all that's going on. Those 3 heads off in the distance. In fact, there's a lot of like pixel art style stuff off in this direction. Like 3D kind of stuff. So anywho, let me go. Where should I go? I'm going to go into the water and hope for the best. Nobody else is online right now, so I could go home and sleep through the night, actually. It's not a bad idea. Let me eat real quick. There's still no sound to it. Home. Oh, this is my base. And, I may have mentioned this before, but the reason I have these layers of gold and spung and everything else is because I put this here in Classic in preparation for Alpha so that I would have like infinite resources. And it worked out pretty well. But where's my bed? It's over here. Just a random spot for a bed. Okay. So let's head back upstairs in the beautiful morning light. And this is the house I built back in Classic with the grass roof and the that's new. The crafting table house is new. But yeah, actually this grass didn't used to be here. It was flowers. So somebody changed this. I don't mind. It's not that big a deal. Actually kind of looks nice. So yeah, with the flowers on the roof and ow. And this is about how it looked, although I think this was originally my original tunnel to get underground. Yeah, it's pretty much unchanged in here, and this was always planned to be a fire. And this is the cross that I put right here, and we're right next to Apple's, one of Apple's builds on the Classic map, the Food Court of Food, which to this day I still don't think it has. Does it have any food in it yet? Hold on. It does. Wow. You know what? I'm going to contribute to the cause. There you go. Some more food. Excellent. Wait, I have some fish with me too. Hold on. Yeah, it's already cooked. Oh, perfect. Now we're talking. Now it's a food court of food. Mm-hmm. There's like one little bit of food in there. Some of these tunnels look new. Some of these tunnels do look kind of new. Oh, this leads to the current railway station, to Monument, Spawn Metro, Food Court. My goodness, to Cathedral. Has somebody been developing Toby's old rail lines? Kind of looks like it. Oh, that's cool. And then what's over here? A cave, probably. There's all kinds of random Classic caves down in this area. What's up here? Oh, this leads to behind the Steelwood sign. Yeah, there's the Steelwood sign. And it never really got developed. We could just make it a park and call it Steelwood. I mean, this kind of looks like a... This is starting to look like a park instead of a theme park, more like a regular park. There's all the... you know, the slab war stuff. The eternal monument to the slab war. Anywho. Here's some random brick buildings. Over here. This one is very tall. Let's go to the top. Wait, is there like a second staircase inside? No. This looks weird. It feels like somebody had a plan and then abandoned that plan. Alrighty, here we are at the top. And there's the Library of Librarians behind the Cathedral. There's another brick building right there. There's that tower. Sands. Sonar. The 22A sign, the 0.29, 0.30 sign, Felix 2020. And then SRB 20YA, that was put there by Toby. He had some kind of series on YouTube and or Twitch called Sonic Robo Blast 20 years ago. I don't really know anything about that game, so I don't really know what he's doing. Anywho, let's head back down. Is there like a quicker way down? That doesn't involve dying? No, there is not. Okay, well, let's just go this way. And of course, this is the Spawn Monument, which was built... It was originally built in Classic, and it had some stuff in terms of, like, the different eras of Minecraft. So this is your Your pre-classic, represented by kind of the basic blocks. Your classic, which added obsidian. It added other stuff, but this was the one we chose. And then alpha, which added dungeons and hold on, where's the sign that's supposed to be here? Yep, oh, indev, sorry, indev, which added this block. Sorry. Infdev, and this is a nod to the infdev pyramids. It's got a date on it too. 27th of February 2020. And alpha, 30th of June 2020. Beta, which we represented with sandstone. And then, what do we got over here? This should be, yeah, current, early release, basically. Like, adventure update, forward kind of deal. It has been slightly altered since we built it, but I like what somebody has done with it, probably mono. And then this is for the inevitable question mark. This may never happen, who knows? Who knows, maybe we'll return to this map one day and finish it off just for old time's sake. This is one of Toby's builds. Toby has a lot of builds here too. It's Ryland and Toby were kind of the most prolific builders in the classic days. This was the original Kralogy HQ. It's kind of a garage startup company, basically. Oh no. No, Notch! This is not what I meant when I said fix your game. Oy. Darn it, Notch. Or should I blame Jeb? I don't know. Let's head this way. To this random building that I, have hardly ever been to. It's like a little staircase or something. What is... I have no idea what this is. Okay. Cool. Cool. Here we have another random brick building. Possibly part of the Kralogy stuff. I don't know. And there's under the library, where many a shenanigan has occurred in the past. Oh man, these classic stairways with, like, no headroom. Oh, man. Man! Come on, here we go. Random room. Most of it is empty, but here's, like, a boardroom or something. I don't know. And then the top of the building, it's got, like, communications equipment up here. Or something. I think it's supposed to be communications stuff. And let's head over this way now. We'll come back to the Library of Librarians in a moment. We're behind the Cathedral. Behind the Cathedral. Oh, look at all this grass. It's so illegal. Anywho. Nom 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 nom. Here we have a tower. Again, I don't remember who built this, but it was from back in the classic days. There's so many builds that I don't remember who built them, and I kind of wish that I had made a record of some kind, so I could know who built these, and I could give names and all that. But there were a lot of people who came and went in the early days of this server, so... Here's one of those classic water art things that you can't do anymore. And, episode 1, I think is what that says. And it's got like a dude's face. I've never really looked at this up close. What's going on inside? I don't know. Here we have some pixel art, possibly from a video game that I don't recognize. I don't really know. And on the other side, it's mostly blank. Here we have the Bruh Hub sign. Bruh. It says Bruh Hub. Classic. Then here's some giant signs that say that people were here. Lucario Mines, I think, is one of them. Toby and Generic PNP. I have no idea. Lucario Mines could be somebody I know, but if so, it's someone who has changed their name. Because I don't really know about the name Lucario Mines, other than recognizing it from here. Here we have a forest. It was always a dark forest in Alpha, and appropriately in said dark forest, in Classic, somebody built these like monster things in the forest. So we got this, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but there's like a striped snake creature, and over here is a siren head right here. And then those are from what's it called? Build and Shoot Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades Classic. Because sometime when we were playing on Classic, some friends and I from this server, more or less, played some Ace of Spades together. I have a video about it on my channel, and I built this specifically for Nostalgia Modder. So if you're watching this, Nostalgia Modder, thank you for the good times we had back in them times, and I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, my dude. Looks like it's almost time to go back to bed. Get it back to morning. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Ow. Can I wake up? Or go to sleep, I should say. Man, this is going to be a long video. That's okay. It's going to be a chill video. It's going to be the chillest video on my channel in ages. It's going to be great. Alright, so let's go. Here's my house again, and let's go this way. This is an old cemetery. I believe it might be a nod to the Cemetery of Dead Jokes that I made in one of my very early episodes. Maybe episode like 6 or something, I don't know. Of the MC10YA series. And then you have some good pixel art from Mario and friends in this area. And that should be Yogg's Cast or something. Oh no, this. So here we have a totem. We have a totem. 2 different textures for the totem, the old and the new. Here is, of course, the original Mario. Oh, and here's the Choost, or the Choust, or however you're supposed to say it. It's still completely messed up, but all the chests, in theory, are here, and I'm not going to touch them because my game might crash. Who knows? So, very carefully, touch the door. Okay. This is the upside-down tree with the random iron around it. That's a pretty old build. Oh, and this is Toby, who made Chronology. This is supposed to be like the new Chronology HQ. Clearly inspired by Apple, as you can tell. And yeah, this is like, you know, it was gone from garage startup to corporate office, you know. Oh, here comes some music. Yeah! What do we got going on here? Oh, and then back behind, we have... No! Darn it! It's one of these random holes in the map. What's down here? Seriously, what's down here? I have no idea. Just gonna let that remain a mystery. There's a lot of those on this map. A lot of mysteries. Okay. And, yep, here's this bridge. And, yep. As in the words of Crazy Toby, who made this, this is the legendary Pope and the legendary God of all time. Just don't ask questions, but do be concerned. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that alone. There's another Sonar sign. Sonar was on here, and he really wanted his name in the world. Yoshi. Kind of remember Yoshi a little bit. He built a couple different things. I believe I remember something he built on the anniversary map, actually, which I might do a tour of. As like a bonus video later on. Thanks, Notch. What do we have here? This is a ship. I don't think you can get inside, but here's a ship. Another building. There's just so many little buildings. This is going to be the longest tour ever. Yeet! Yes, indeed. Yeet, indeed. Here's the other side of that one Spleef Tower. Another sign that just says bruh. Sign that says they Yogg's Cast. I want to get over that way. There's still more and more to show on this map. Oh, that tower's pretty old. That's supposed to be a wizard tower. Ryland built that. Originally it looked like something slightly different. I'm just gonna let you fill in the blank there. Anywho, what the... Ow. 2020. I believe that also says 2020. That's supposed to be like a clock thing. It wasn't maintained. There's some other stuff outside the map. I'm not going outside the map for this tour. There's a lot of stuff built in alpha. If you want to see some of the things going on outside the map, you can check out and I might put them on screen, and they'll be in the description if I remember. Gyration MC, James, White Bear, and did I forget anybody? Oh no. Maybe NetherRain PL, because I think he has some videos here too, and oh man, I just know I'm forgetting a name. Did Crazy Toby ever have a video here? I don't remember. And hopefully I didn't forget anybody. If I did, put your name down in the comments. If you have a video on this server, and I'll add you to the description of this video. What do we got here? Yay, this is Apple's base, his tower that he built. He built it in Classic, and then he added a base underneath, like a proper base, and it's out there in the ocean as well. In more recent days, it's a very good base. It's right up there with Jai's. So, yeah. Oh man, I haven't been there in a while. I might have to do like a part 2. I mean, this could end up being like a 16-episode series, as I was originally thinking it might be once upon a time. Here's the dropper, and it actually does lead down to water down there, I think. I'm not going to test that out, because I might be wrong. Some more names. Here's Sonar again. Gosh dang it, Sonar. He really wanted his name to be here. There's an actual Spleef Tower over here, which I should go check out. I'm going to get down. Here's the pink Calm 4 notch, the missing texture area. Oh my gosh, I feel like I still haven't even scratched the surface. That looks like real water. So let's go. Hope for the best. No! Darn it. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Walk of shame. Oh, and I just remembered Apple. Duh. Apple also has some... Duh. Of course, Apple has some videos. Not just base, he has videos on this server. What can we find? Oh, along the way we can find McToby's Famous Barbecue, which was another random bonus video on this channel, on Decennium. There's that. And my stuff is probably going to despawn, I'm afraid. Well, you know what? Forget about my stuff. I have so much iron, I can just make new stuff. It doesn't matter. The Library of Librarians. It's a very good design made by Ryland. Ryland is probably one of the best, like, large structure classic Minecraft builders that I've met in my time as doing this series, doing this project, doing the whole MC10YA thing in general. What do we got here? Oh yeah, that was part of a quest that somebody made. We have the Golden Tree of Knowledge. It's beautiful. What else we got going on? I think I've had a tour of this before, in a previous episode, but it was like a group thing, and this, wasn't as in depth as this. I hope you all are enjoying this video. I hope it's not boring you out of your mind, and if it is, go watch Bugman. Go watch Jai. Go watch somebody else. They got good videos. Oh, on the back of the... Oh, man, there's... See, the leaves have despawned again. Oh, my goodness. There's some foliage that has never been properly... Or it was properly restored for a time, and now it's once again not properly restored. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'm not going to worry about it. But if I ever wanted to, I could just take some time, load this thing up in creative, use the classic map as a reference, and restore some things block for block if I wanted to. Things that are missing. Obviously, don't destroy anything that's good and new. So, anywho, where are we at in terms of the tour? I think, what are we missing? Well, one of the best ways to find out how things are going is to go warp any. Let's see, where are we at? Okay. Oh. Okay, where are we at? Okay, there's Apple's tower. Actually, this is kind of where I wanted to be. Cool. And these are designed so that you can fall down safely. I might be able to get my items even. Here we go. It's about to be nighttime again. Down we go, the safe way. Since apparently this block of water is not necessarily perfectly safe. Or maybe I like clipped the edge or something. I don't know. Achievement getting. What do you mean achievement getting wood? That's a weird chest. That's a cursed chest. Yeah, here's Apple's base and stuff. It's really cool. Let me just take a peek because I really like it. Okay. Oh wow, look at this. The leaf of mystery is now green. That's interesting. Yeah, look at that. He's got some cool stuff going on. I hope that maybe he can finish it. I hope that everyone who has been here on this server can consider it a good part of their Minecraft life. I hope it's been good, and I think it has. People have seemed to like what has been done here, so that's a happy thing. That's a wonderful thing. Let me go home and then warp again. Ow, my legs, my ankles. Column 4 pink notch. It's great. I don't know what this building is, but I'm pretty sure it was back in Classic, considering the materials it's made out of, and it's interesting. Let me take this out of my hand. Yeah, I'm good. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Oh, here's a really cool bridge that somebody built back in Classic. I don't remember when exactly. This is very random. I don't know what this is supposed to be, honestly. Maybe this is meant to be snow, and this is... I don't know. I don't know. Somewhere around here, there was a maze. There used to be a big sign here that Toby maintained, Crazy Toby, and it would keep track of COVID cases during that time period. Oh, this is one part of the maze. I might be coming through the wrong... Or maybe there's two mazes, and this is one of them. Yeah, I think there's like two mazes. Am I doing it right? I hope so. Where am I? I might be doing it wrong. It's quite possible. It is very possible. Yeah, I think... Hold on. Okay, maybe this maze... Oh, this is that one maze that doesn't have an exit. I remember. It's the troll maze. I remember now. Anything underneath this bridge? There's a boat over there. Yeah, there's a boat right there. There's a little house. There's another house over here. I think there was yet another house somewhere that I missed. There's just so many things that I can't even go through it all. But probably when I end this series, I mean, on the Discord, there's already some public versions of these several public maps from various time periods of this server. So if one wanted to, they could grab those and go ham, just kind of looking around. But yeah, that's kind of all for this side of the map. Let me go check on some things that I missed that are underground. And those are probably best experienced in Classic when they were made. But go check them out anyway. One thing is Toby's rail line, which somebody has in fact developed. So that is cool. They've put signs and everything. So that's cool. Although what they don't seem to have is the redstone rails. So I don't know. There it is, the entrance to the Apocalypse Bunker. I remember interacting with somebody who built this, and I don't remember who it was. It's terrible. It's terrible. I should have written down these sorts of things for future reference. But yeah, this is supposed to be the Apocalypse Bunker. It's got all kinds of high-tech things for the apocalypse and stuff. It's great. I guess the apocalypse is nigh, if you think about it. I mean, the end of the series, of the server, of everything is coming, so... Yeah, I mean... That's about all there is to see down here. Just some random stuff. Some random fun stuff. How do I get back up? How do I get out of here? It's not the apocalypse yet. Don't need to be down here right now. Just want to check and make sure that everything's operational before the end, you know. And then there's probably some more, I know for a fact there's more underground areas I've missed. There's all kinds of caves and crevices on this map. But right now, I just want to head back to spawn to the biggest underground build that was made. And I made it when I did make it back in Classic because... Oh, hold on. I forgot this. I forgot this house, which was... I believe was always Dejvoss's house. And then this random house of leaf and log. Here it is. I've always liked this little build for some reason. Anywho, back over here by spawn, where long ago... Well, these are the signs. I'm not going to read them, but they're there. They're there. Where was it? Here it is. The basement. This was built because in the classic map we were just running out of room, and I wanted to make a new space where people could build if they wanted to. Not a whole lot got built down here, but for what it's worth, here it is. It's a nice curiosity. I should have added a warp down here. Anywho, this is the basement. It's very well lit now. There's a tree. There's the sun. There's the sun again, and a cloud, and like one other cloud somewhere. An InfDev pyramid in the middle. You can see inside. An InDev house. Is there anything behind it? People could have built anything down here while I wasn't paying attention. And then these are houses that we made. Oh, this river isn't supposed to be purple, and for some reason I never got around to fixing it. Okay, it's partially fixed. It's partially turned into water, which is what it is supposed to be. Oh, and here's... Is this the jukebox that was down here at one point? Did it have a disc in it? No. Okay. And then there's like another entrance exit. Like the secret exit, I guess you could call it. Here's the road. And this is my house. It's based on my Minecraft 10 years ago single-player house. Very similar design. This is... I feel terrible, but I don't remember whose house this is, or this. But I know who... the people who were here. This is Apple's, for sure. And, I kind of had to make a dent in the wall. The whole point of the fortification is because it got flooded one time. And so, I put adminium, surrounding the entire thing in Classic, so that it could only be flooded up to 2 blocks. And then over here, what do we have? Somebody else's house. I think this might have been Toby's, but I'm not sure. But yeah, Toby was here, Apple was here. Pretty sure Nostalgia Modder was here. Maybe Dejvoss? Maybe Ryland? I would have to go back and watch that episode. It's been a long time. Anywho, let's take the secret exit out of here. There's the trees that I put there. And the sun. Well, then here's like a random portal / enchanting room that was put down here at some point for some reason. In Classic. And then the secret. Does the secret entrance still work? Let's go see. I haven't been this way in forever, so... Yep, there's the secret entrance. I mean, it's not that secret, it's right there, but I don't think most people even know that you can get down there that way. Thinks. Oh, this was Thinks as in Thinks Lab, who was on this server at one point, but that about does it, guys, for a spawn tour. There's not much else to see or say at this point. We're coming to the end of the series. There's going to be a few more videos. A lot of it's going to be footage I've already taken. This is going to be a video by itself, episode 12. And yeah, we're gonna bring this series to an end, and the server's gonna come to an end because we've run out of plugins basically for these old versions. Once you get past 1.1, there doesn't seem to be an archive that has what we would require. But that's okay because, you know, this series can't go on forever. This server can't go on forever. At some point it needs to reach its natural end and live on in our memories and in our file systems. Oh, a pig. You know, I haven't seen a single mob this whole episode, and here we are. There's a pig. Hello. I will let you live because I want there to be animals here. That's pretty cool. And I think I'm gonna go to /warp. Is that the one? Southwest? Is this the correct one? Yes, there's my house. There's the welcome to MCTMYA sign. Ryland's big sign on top of the library. And a pretty decent view of the map overall. And I want to thank you for watching this rather slowed down, chill, non-edited video. And the next couple of them are probably going to be like that. Pretty simple, laid back. And oh jeez, what do I usually even say for my outro? Thank you for watching this. And if you want to, I hope you'll, it would be pretty darn cool, I would say, if you would hit that like button or maybe even that subscribe button. That would be pretty darn cool. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following this series all this time. Or if you're new, well, that's cool too. Another pig, 2 pigs. And I hope to see you in the next one. SteleCat out.